This is Brian Anderson. Joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harden. Three-pointer. Leonard, that one's good.
He is lethal in the corner, so you can't let Leonard be allowed those looks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. BA, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Thompson outside. And James Harden pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Back to Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all three levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
And here are the Clippers now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Well, Leonard, underrated as an athlete. When he's driving with purpose, it really puts the defense in a bind.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Şengün. Count the basket.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Beal outside. Pass to Leonard. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't cash it in from close range.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Three-pointer. Beal can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball. Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Now here's Harden. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They need this. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Şengün. Now Thompson. Şengün with it. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Harden surveying the D. Jones from outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And Harden's court vision on full display right there.
The Rockets trail. Here's Durant. Impressive numbers he's putting up. Averaging just over 28 points a game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jones sets a screen. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Inside. Houston working the ball around. Fade away. Şengün, no good.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. 6 points for him. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Thompson. No good with a layup. The Clippers trail. Beal outside. And here's Zubac, defended by Şengün. Zubac's shot is off. Now Holiday. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Now here's Beal. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Here's Durant. He has 6. On the wing, Durant. Over Jones. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Pass to Lopez. Now Collins. Outside Harden. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. That one doesn't drop.
Well, with his solid midi-game. expect him to knock that one down.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Durant. Give him 8. Up top, Thompson. Back to Durant. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Shot clock at 5. Lopez with the steal. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And there's the screen. Three-pointer, Harden. They get it back. 5 to shoot. Out to Beal. Goes back up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent hustle on the boards that time from Harden, and something his teammates applaud.
Pass to Adams. Here's Smith. Collins defending. Smith left side. Shoots over Collins. And another basket for Houston.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Three-pointer, Harden. Harden missing again. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Durant. Adams a screen from the high post. Rebounded by Lopez. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Jones. Puts one up from 19. Lopez can't hit. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 1:49 left in the first quarter here. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, he's just been extremely careless thus far. I mean, too early to have 3 turnovers in a game.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan. So far, the execution's been poor.
Okay, everyone, that was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 1. Leonard on the wing. He has 6. Clock at 4. Fades. Smith with the rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Nails it from 3.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Now here's Dunn. Leonard up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Rebound by the Clippers. Collins inside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Holiday taking his time here. Rebounded by Lopez.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Leonard inside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
A good score around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making
The Rockets, 22.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Zubac with the steal. Eason pulls it in. Pass to Smith. Down low. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Houston needs to get off a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Dunn goes in. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Houston's ball. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Eason. Got a hand on it.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Batum outside. Pass to Zubac. Back to Batum. Beal from outside. Clippers keep it alive. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Beal surveying the D. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Rockets on offense. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Eason can't get it to go. Dunn outside. To the left wing. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. It's Eason with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Beal. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Second team foul.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Beal puts up a deep three. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Smith. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
To the wing on the left. Here's Zubac. Good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Shepard. No points yet. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Batum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Collins outside. Now here's Batum. Back to Dunn. And here's Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Thompson with it. Picked up by Collins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, like when Thompson goes in strong like this. You're just forcing the defense to act.
Shooting for Houston.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Here's Shepard. Here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. And another miss by Houston.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gaps.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Rockets lead by 5. Durant for 3. And another miss by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Harden. Back to Bogdanovich. Batum outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Adams. Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Durant with it. Harden picks him up. They double team Durant. Stripped it away. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Houston. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Harden from outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Pass to Shepard. Beyond the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Clippers trail by 7. And here's Bogdanovich. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Durant. And it falls all over the rim and in. Durant's got 10.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Here's Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ben Thompson.
From a sixth man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Thompson outside. Pass to Adams. Now Holiday. Defended by Harden. For three, Durant. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
It's Beal on the wing. And here's Zubac. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And that one good.
Really hard to slow the roll of Zubac close to the bucket. He's big and he's tall.
Now here's Holiday. He has 6. Durant, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Harden. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Zubac's shot is off.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
For 3, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 16 points now.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Harden. Up and over Smith. Harden can't hit. The Rockets lead by 9. Adams a screen. To the inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Out to Thompson. Pass to Holiday. Outside Durant. Tries the spin move. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. We'll go for a different look here. Now here's Harden. Give him 8 points now. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Right side Harden. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
1:46 left in the half.
After a really sharp shooting first quarter, not shooting as well here in the second.
Screen by Leonard. Easton with a steal. Here's Okogie. And that one's long. Clippers trail by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It could be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Holiday. And another miss by Houston.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Outside Harden. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket is good.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Harden with it. Give him 8. Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. Here's Leonard. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Zubac. Here's Beal. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Eason. Up top, Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. From downtown. Rebounded by James Harden. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 12. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8. Pass to Şengün. For 3, Durant. It's not going to go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Harden, guarded by Durant. Leonard on the wing. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. With the 10-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Harden from outside. Sinks the tray.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Jones. That one drops for him. Durant's got 20 points.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Back to Zubac. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 13. Back to Thompson. It's Şengün, high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You have the camera on you.
So it's Los Angeles now, down by 15. Pass to Zubac. Beal outside. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the glass.
Oh, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Stolen by Harden. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And Beal hits from deep. Beal's got 5 points.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 12. Now Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
So he gets them both.
LA timeout.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Brad.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Clippers trail by 14. Here's Harden. He's got 11. Leonard, right side. Here's Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
Zubac is a legit 7-footer now, and he's got good physicality as well. He presents a lot of problems inside.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
For 3, Smith buries it from 3. Smith's got 7.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Outside Harden. Fires from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Durant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Smith outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 16. Some room here for Beal. And the Clippers miss again.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Back to Thompson. No good with the elbow jumper.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Harden from outside. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass, because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
And it's slammed in by Zubac. And he's now got the double-double.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Here's Lopez. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Eason. Oh, stolen by Harden. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. For 3, Smith. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 12. Now Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Thompson. Outside Eason. 3-pointer. The shot comes out.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
To the left side wing. And here's Collins. Right now averaging 5.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Whoa. Did you see that? John Collins, a little bit of sauce on that slam.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Collins right side. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Houston leading by 10. Pass to Smith. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Lets it go. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Thompson left side. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Here's Adams. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Knocks down the 18-footer. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Collins. Smith no good. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard. Over Smith. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 14 points.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Now here's Smith. Puts it up from 15. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Leonard beyond the line.
Nice move that time by Kawhi. I think he surprised the defense there.
"17 seconds left in the third. Thompson with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. He's got 9.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
The Rockets, 67.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Clippers trail by 11. Beal outside. Pass to Dunn. Out to Beal. From the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant looking around. Looming large, KD.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Batum outside. From deep. Holiday grabs the miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Şengün, no good. Dunn with it. He's picked up by Eason. Pass to Collins. Back to Dunn. Batum, right side. Now here's Zubac. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The 3, Durant. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Back to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Spins. Tries to break his ice. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Collins for three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
They're one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
Good on the second one. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Drills it from deep.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Pass to Collins. It's hauled in by Houston.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And the shot's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
On the wing, Durant. Şengün, the screen. Free throw line jumper. Batum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 14. It's stolen by Holiday. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Durant commands so much attention, part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
Pass to Batum. Puts up a three. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Holiday. To the paint. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Şengün with it. The Rockets with another miss. Now the Clippers with it. Leonard on the wing. Leonard, double team. Here's Batum. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Batum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Holiday. Şengün, the screen. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Outside Harden. Pass to Zubac. Here's the hook. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 18. Inside. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First team. Substitution for
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Holiday. Adams a screen. Shoots it from the high post. And the basket by Holiday.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Back to Harden. Beal outside. Easton pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Can't connect from short range.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Harden fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's his second tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Pass to Adams. Here's Holiday. Launches it. Easton can't get it to go.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Harden, deep three-point land. Holiday grabs the miss.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Holiday. Shoots over Harden. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
They grab their own miss. Now Leonard. Over Easton. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 17. For three. Oh, he can't hit it. Outside Harden. Adams pulls it down. Houston leading by 17. Here's Holiday. Outside Adams. Finney-Smith with it. Harden picks him up. 4 on the clock. He launches. Beal rips down the board. Here are the Clippers. Takes a three. Oh, the shot is off.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Holiday outside. Misses the three. Clippers trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Beal up top. Shoots from 14. Oh, it doesn't go.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Zubac pulls it down. On offense, here are the Clippers.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And when you only face a team twice on the season, you love to win that first one. Now they'll have the mental edge in the next meeting against the Clippers.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kevin Durant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Smith from deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Harden, deep three-point land. Misses the shot, and so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.